Hi, I'm Alice.
And I'm Jack.
And this week, we're returning to Universal Studios Florida to discuss Universal's history and future of horror. Since opening day, Universal has always had attractions based on horror films. Many were based on the classic Universal monster movies produced from the 1920s to the 1950s, but other films have been represented too.
Yep. For example, there used to be a Jaws ride that was very popular until it was closed down to make room for the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Although, if you know where to look, Jaws is still hanging around the park. Beetlejuice used to host a musical show featuring a number of the classic Universal monsters singing and dancing. That show is gone, but if you know where to look, Beetlejuice is still hanging around the park also. There was a King Kong attraction that opened on opening day that's long gone, though there has since been a newer Kong attraction called Skull Island Reign of Kong that's opened next door in Universal's Islands of Adventure. There's an awesome dark ride / roller coaster that's themed to the 1999 remake of the 1932 horror film The Mummy. This is one of my favorites. It starts out as a dark ride, turns into a roller coaster. Of course, the 99 remake starred Brendan Fraser, and you can see him hosting the opening cue video as you wait in line for the ride. It's a lot of fun. Last year, for the first time at Halloween Horror Nights, they had a haunted house based on the classic Universal monster movies. And on the opening day of Universal Studios Florida back in 1999, there was an attraction based on the films of Alfred Hitchcock. That attraction has since closed, but there are references to Hitchcock in the lobby of one of the only two remaining opening day attractions at Universal Studios Florida, the Horror Makeup Show.
Right, and in last week's video, we ranked the Horror Makeup Show as the #1 show at Universal Studios Florida. If you want to see that video, you can click on the link in the description and hear more about the show. But today, we want to talk about the lobby to the theater where the show is held. So the lobby acts as a horror movie museum. It's filled with movie posters, props, memorabilia, photographs, and other artwork from Universal horror films. There are a ton of interesting things in here to see as you wait for the show, or I would say even if you aren't planning on seeing the show, I would pop in here just to see what's there. It's very interesting.
Once you see the show, you, of course, exit into a gift shop, where there's a lot of merchandise you can purchase themed to Universal's classic monsters, as well as the other horror films that have been represented at Universal Studios Florida over the years. There are even life-size statues of Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Mummy in the store for decorative theming.
The other current spot at Universal Orlando that's themed to classic monsters is the Monsters Cafe. We had lunch there on our most recent trip to Orlando earlier this year. It's a quick service restaurant. It serves wood-fired pizza, ribs, brisket, chicken. There are several sides to choose from. They have salads and an array of desserts. For quick service theme park food, this was pretty good. We actually decided to buy a combo meal. They have a lot of different combos you can choose from. This one had ribs, 2 sides. We decided to get fries and mac and cheese. We chose peach cobbler for dessert, and it came with the drink. So all of this cost us about $20, but it was plenty of food for us to split. Typically, we don't really like to eat a huge meal when we're going to be walking around the park. So this was the perfect amount of food. The prices are a little bit inflated, but that's pretty usual for your theme park food.
But the best thing about this restaurant isn't the food, it's the theming. This restaurant is made of several rooms, each themed to a different Universal monster movie franchise. Each room features artwork and prop replicas from films such as It Came from Outer Space, Tarantula, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein, The Invisible Man, The Phantom of the Opera, The Wolfman, and Dracula. There's TVs throughout the restaurant airing trailers from many of these films, so it's fun to get to see clips from them. It's just really cool theming.
But all of this is actually small in comparison to what is coming to the park. Universal is building a third theme park on its property in Orlando. Actually, some would say a fourth one if you count their water park, Volcano Bay. The new park will be called Universal's Epic Universe. It's expected to open sometime in 2023. The headline attraction is a land called Super Nintendo World, which is expected to feature a Mario Kart attraction and a Donkey Kong roller coaster. There will also be a third Harry Potter themed land with a ride themed to the new Fantastic Beasts films. But also in the plans is a classic Monsters land, rumored to include a dark ride and a show. So we're not sure exactly what all this will include, but we're really excited. We can't wait to see what Universal has in store. And given their history with monsters, I'm sure it will be amazing.
Yeah, the artwork looks really cool. It appears there's Dracula's castle, along with the windmill from Frankenstein. It looks really well done. Can't wait to see what it looks like in person.
So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this look at the monsters of Universal Orlando. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you will hit that subscribe button so you never miss another video. And we'll see you next time. We're traveling through.